The following segment is sponsored by Smith Injury Law and 300hurt.com.
If you're considering filing a Social Security disability claim because you find it extremely difficult or impossible to work, you may be wondering whether to hire an attorney. Richard Smith from Smith Injury Law is with us this morning. We can have that discussion. Welcome and thanks for being here.
Good morning.
First, how does the Social Security system work overall?
Basically, when you pay into Social Security, you have benefits if you're retired, obviously. Also, if you become disabled, you can file for disability as well.
Okay. Who's eligible to file the Social Security disability claim, and what does it entail?
Anybody can file, even if you've never worked. That's a different type of claim, though. But if you've worked in the last 7 years, you're insured for benefits under Title II. And basically, the standard is that you can't work doing any type of job, what they call it SGA, which is basically any type of work at all. Mm-hmm. Now, the standard lowers some for most people after age 50 and also after age 55, depending on your education and your work experience.
And sometimes it has to do with health problems, chronic heart disease, mental disorders, cancer, breathing problems, really anything.
Absolutely. There's obviously, if you've got a terminal disease or something of that nature, you can generally get it right away if the doctor says that. Most people who apply, though, aren't that patient. It's somebody that has been working, they've got serious medical problems, they can't work anymore, and the system is very complex in terms of trying to handle it by yourself. Okay. You should never go to a Social Security hearing by yourself. You need an experienced Social Security disability attorney. And
that leads us into, when it comes to properly and thoroughly preparing a disability case for a hearing, obviously an attorney that's familiar with Social Security rules and regulations makes a big difference.
Absolutely. There are paralegals, there are out-of-state people that try to recruit clients over the internet. You don't want to go there. You want to go with somebody who's a local attorney who's experienced, because they charge the same thing. And why would you want somebody like that when you can get a local attorney who will sit down and meet with you, talk to you about your case, go over your medical records, prepare you for the testimony? There are people that show up at hearings, 15 minutes before the hearing and try to prepare the case. You can't do that.
And some disability claimants think that they can't afford an attorney, but what's the reality?
There's no fee. It's paid on. If you don't win, you don't pay a fee. Basically, everybody that handles these cases, their fee is paid if the claimant wins. If you don't win, there's no fee. And it's 25% of the past due benefits, and there's some other limitations to it. It's not a big fee. And definitely it changes your entire life. If you're somebody who can't work and you can't pay your bills, it's very difficult.
Absolutely. Well, along with Social Security disability claims, tell us about your areas of practice at Smith Injury Law.
I also handle automobile accidents, workers' compensation cases, trucking accidents, anything involving personal injury we do at Smith Injury Lawyer. And we have been doing it for 30 years. And I'm trying to do as much as I can to go out there and help people who are actually injured in accidents. And I handle the cases by myself. I've got a good staff. I'm trying to bring on some more staff people, and we do a good job. But the main thing to focus on is we give specialized and individual attention. You can always talk to me. You don't have to talk to just the paralegal or just the secretary. I'm here for you.
And it really is amazing that you handle those cases personally. Anything else you want people to know about the practice or today's topic?
Just if you can't work and you've been turned down by Social Security, you've only got 60 days to appeal that decision. You do not want to let that time run because it limits your benefits. And don't be discouraged if you're denied, because almost everyone is denied the first time. Call us if you've been denied, or if you haven't applied yet and you think you need to apply, also call us. Sometimes helping the application process forward can actually get you benefits sooner. So if you can't work because of a medical condition and you've been to the doctor has said, yes, you cannot work, call us.
Okay, excellent. Great information there. The number is on the screen. You can get in touch with Richard Smith by calling 300HURT or visit 300hurt.com. Richard Smith of Smith Injury Law, thanks so much for being here with us today.
Thank you, Margaret.
We'll see you again next week, and we'll send it back to you in the studio.